If you like feet, you're going to want to watch until the end of the video. If you don't like feet, well, you might have to stop cruising. Hey everyone, what's up? My name is Jordan and this is JJ Cruise. Thank you so much for joining the channel today. We have a little bit of a weird topic to talk about, but something has happened to us not once, but now twice on cruise ships, and we're wondering if it's the new norm. So we wanted to just kind of bring it up and talk about it. You'll notice that I am riding solo today. Jared is currently booking some vacations for wonderful clients of ours. I'm sure if you watch the channel, you know by now that Jared and I are both full-time YouTubers as well as travel agents. We love helping plan your cruise. So if you're interested in having us plan your cruise for you, please visit jjcruise.com and fill out the interest form and we'll be in touch. Something is afoot in today's story from the sea. And of course, it's a little bit of a play on words, but there's been some strange happenstances involving feet on our cruise ship. Not my feet, not Jared's feet, but other people's feet in places that they just shouldn't be. And Jared and I started to talk about this, and we were like, we need to ask everyone at home if they've been experiencing some of these very strange and bizarre instances on cruise ships. Now, before I get into today's story, I do just want to ask you at home to please consider subscribing to the channel. We know a lot of you watch but don't subscribe. We are currently on our journey to 40,000 subscribers, and it would mean so much if you could do that for us. And while you're hitting that subscribe button, please also hit the like button, because that does tell YouTube that you like what you see and it helps get us out in front of a new audience. As I said, today we are having this very strange conversation about feet that I never thought we would have on cruise lines. Now, we all know cruise lines are places where people spend their hard-earned money, sometimes save up all year to purchase a cruise vacation. And with that purchase comes expectations. People expect that the other people on the cruise are going to have good behavior, possibly dress a certain way, act a certain way. And I have a feeling for today's story, you all are going to sit at home and agree with me that there's some really bad behavior going on cruise ships. Now, like I said, we experienced something twice. We went on two different cruise ships. The first one was Royal Caribbean's Brilliance of the Seas. The second one was our very first time on Holland America. Now, the two ships that we went on, Brilliance of the Seas and the New Statendam, are ships that are on the smaller size. They both carry just a couple thousand passengers. I'm going to start by talking about what happened on Brilliance of the Seas, because we were on that cruise ship. We knew some other people on the cruise ship. We had friends on the ship. And I was actually sitting in the theater without Jared, but with my friend. And we were sitting there kind of just doing our own thing when someone comes up and like peeks their head in between us and they said, "Excuse me, I need to ask you a question." And I was like, "Okay, well, what's the question?" And they were like, "Do you think that that is appropriate?" And he like very firmly pointed his finger at the woman in front of us, sitting in a chair without her shoes on, no socks, with her feet propped up on the back of the chair in front of her. It's kind of funny because I didn't even actually notice this until this person pointed it out to me, but they were just disgusted. They were like, "This is so gross, so disgusting." He takes his camera, takes a picture of it, which later I saw on the Facebook page for the sailing, and then he just kind of quietly walks away. My friend and I just very quietly agree that, yeah, that's kind of gross. And then I tell Jared about it. And Jared, of course, had to capture it on camera. So we see this lady sitting there with her feet just propped up on the back of the chair. And honestly, I do think that it was pretty disgusting. I had never seen anything like that before. And little did I know that I was about to see that for a second time on the Holland America sailing that we were on. Jared and I were sitting there minding our business, waiting for a show, when all of a sudden we see someone sitting in the front row again. No shoes, no socks, both feet propped up on the stage. This actually blew my mind because I think that putting your feet up on a chair in a theater is disrespectful, but putting it up on the stage where actors and singers are is really inappropriate. And it honestly has to do a lot with safety. There's people that sometimes are running or dancing on the stage, and if they were to happen to trip over your feet, well, they could get really seriously injured. But that's really not the point of the story. The point of the story is that they were completely barefoot, had their feet completely exposed for everyone to see. I think the thing that blew my mind about the Holland America ship was that it was theater almost in the round. It was a thrust stage. And so most of the people in the audience could sit there and see this person with their shoes off and feet up on the stage. We had to make a video about this and talk about this right afterwards because, from our point of view, yes, this is inappropriate or bad cruiser behavior. However, since now I've seen this twice in the year of 2023, I want to know from all of you at home, is this normal? Am I just kind of out of my mind thinking to myself, wow, I'm shocked to be seeing this? Have any of you been at a show on a cruise ship or anywhere, I guess, on the cruise ship outside of the pool deck and have seen all of the little piggies exposed? Because I was so surprised to see this the first and second time. And now I'm sitting here thinking, maybe I'm the weird one and maybe I just don't realize how often this happens. I want to invite you to share your stories in the comments below because I do want to hear from all of you at home. Have you ever seen anything like this? Or have you heard about anyone doing this on a cruise ship? I guess we don't have to keep it just to cruise ships because really, bare feet anywhere in public outside of, like I said, a pool or the beach is kind of gross. So let me know in the comments if you've experienced this. And then, of course, we always ask for everyone's opinions at home. Is this appropriate? Am I totally off my rocker here saying that this is just bad cruiser behavior? Is this something that you do on a regular basis or do you approve of? Let's get a healthy and good conversation going in the comments about feet in places that I don't think they should be. Well, that is the story today. I know that was a little bit of an off story or a weird story, but like I said, after experiencing it twice, I just had to talk about it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and until next time, see ya.